Alright, it's more Ketramose, Ketramore, because I love this commander, and I'm going to keep playing it, because I thoroughly enjoy myself. I completely forgot about Obsidat, or if I didn't forget about it, I'm now in the mood to play it. It does everything I want to be doing, right? Draw cards, and also gain life, which is, I think, the biggest issue we had last time was just losing too much life. There's also Legions to Ashes, which was not on my radar, and I think, yeah, the other utter end of Truce Appropriation, which is just utter end but colorless, and you can cast the thing that you stole. So, yep. I think for the most... Oh, there's Sire of Seven Deaths in here. I still don't think this is that good, but in Ketramose, it probably just doesn't matter, right? It's like Ketramose is just so good, you don't really need to worry about the other cards in your deck. I took out Cloud Shift and that other exile thing. Ephemerate is sort of a 1-mana draw too. Just with Ketramose alone, we have, what you may call it, Solitude. I don't have Grief, but with those two cards, I guess. I mean, it's always relevant because of Ketramose. If it wasn't for that, I just don't like this. And yep, alright. We'll see. I do have a lot of exile, so maybe things dying is not... Yeah, I also killed my own Tessa. I think the Fumigate was just wrong. I should have just exiled. A random viewer, an observer would claim that I had punted that game for sure. Alright, the old 3-mana black-white matchup. Except mine is Ketramose. So, good luck. That's a cat. That's what that is. That is a cat. I'm gonna cast Ketramose, right? Yeah. I don't think Kimball is going to really do anything against this. We actually might not have a lot of similar cards, which is funny. I don't even... I think I'm just going to cast Kimball here. That's fine. The game is done. There's a cat. I know. Scary. Alright. Grave Pact again. We have a lot of edicts. Opponent did not swing. Maybe a little bit of a mistake there. It's not like I can really block it, so... Ooh, did I cut? No, I did not. I did not mess up my tapping there. Oh, Kimball just sending it. Look at that. Kimball's sending it. Another card I kind of want to deal with. And, well, guess what? I have the cards to do that, so... We're going to. We might have a lot of cards not in common, which is kind of funny. We can get rid of the land here. Another card that's not a creature. Another card that's not a creature. Alright, this is unexpected. Very unexpected. Surely you swing with more than that, right? Wow. That's... weird. Alright, let's make things difficult for ourselves and give them a 4/4. Kimball earning his paycheck? Yeah, apparently. So, I want to exile Athreos. I mean, there's actually a lot of things I want to exile. Suppose I'm going to lead with the Cruel Celebrant. don't think this is an approach game, but it probably could be cast if I let the game pan out that long. Opponent is running Damnation. Well, not anymore. They did not find a way to animate Athreos. Nothing for this to reanimate. And I will take the kill on this. Do you still have to say no, even if it's a token? You do? That's weird. So, decline. Play good card out of hand. Can I swing? My opponent's at 14. Maybe a bit of an order lull there. Oh, they could have got the cat back. That's fine. They maybe forgot. So, exile the Bastion? Because it's kind of scary. That doesn't do anything. I also can't kill it anyways. I'm going to cast it, though. This is a little bit up in the air. I don't know who's going to win this. I have a Skyclave in the graveyard. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, now what? I cannot ever get enough exiled without dying, so I think I'm just totally screwed. Kemball is not gonna cut the cake here. Exile Tessa. I cannot exile Tessa, I'll die. I don't think I can do anything here. Okay, my opponent gave me life, which is probably a huge mistake. Let's block there and there. Oh, wait, maybe we just blocked that. Okay. Oh, you're right. I can't exile on my opponent's turn. You are correct. Okay, so boom, boom. And then hold priority. Get rid of you and you. And then I have to decline. I don't have any life to pay. I can swing with Ketramose this turn. This game is nuts. Let's get rid of... Yeah, let's get this. Let's exile this. Unfortunately, don't die. Yes! Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah. I almost missed that this works on my opponent's turn still. Look at that. Ketramose scamming itself by not forcing you to do it. Why is this situational? How dare they? How dare they add that? That's never come up. It's never come up where, like, the situational exile would matter. So it's a good thing I didn't miss that. But yeah, I could do it on my opponent's turn. And actually, if I couldn't for some reason, if I was at 1 here and didn't accidentally commit Sudoku, I would have just probably surprise blocked or something if I had an attacker. So not only did Kemball do a boatload of heavy lifting this game, I actually dealt with my opponent's creatures. Like, I'm paying life through Ketramose and this thing, and all the life loss gain cards, and somehow got through all of it. Uh-oh, another one that does... So I'm gonna get ahead here and just play Ketramose. I'm gonna just get ahead. I think Ketramose is just that good here, so... I think I let this slide, right? There's no reason to deal with this other than just simply cycling it. Fine. Fine. They didn't have the 1-minute ramp spell. Looks like Cavern of Souls. Maybe? Ah! Told you. Opponent chose not to cast Azusa. Very confusing. Very, very confusing. I do not have a one-ring answer. I don't have a one-ring answer in the whole of my deck, actually. Yikes. No, that's not true. What am I talking about? I just don't have one in hand. Well, this is bad. This card sort of makes Azusa suddenly like the best card ever, so... Kinda tragic. Oh, I should have held priority. Oops. Oops. Should have held priority. Could have responded to my own trigger there. Wait, no, I want to make it 2-2. I want to make it 2-2. Alright, looks like I didn't blunder too hard. Kozilek, Tooth and Nail, Emrakul, Herp, Derp, Derp, Derp. Alright, let's take Tooth and Nail. Let's do this. Alright. Yeah, I could have done full control, I just didn't. I yet again could have done it, but I just didn't. Do they have true colorless? They do. Okay. So we want to exile... I'm not even sure what... Ghost Quarter, is that annoying? Nah, probably not. I have to exile artifacts, right? Like, there's no It's not even a... There's not a question of not doing that. And I guess that's all I care to exile? I can't believe I did it again. This is the third time I've cast Farewell on the wrong node. I just did it again, chat. I'm so sorry. I did it again. Ugh, such an idiot. Such an idiot. It is literally the third time I've done that. Ugh. Oh, man. It's alright. Sometimes you make mistakes. And I guess the One Ring now can potentially kill my opponent. I don't, can they deal with their own One Ring? It is indestructible. I'm actually not sure. Actually, I'm gonna keep the Fumigate. You can have the token or whatever. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. One Ring very close to being lethal. Opponent's hand is triple Eldrazi. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're very likely to draw land. So... oh boy. I think my opponent really wanted to block there, so that's unusual. Don't know why they didn't block. Alright, this is their last turn. It looks like maybe farewelling not the ring was a good idea. I don't know what my opponent could possibly do to stop the One Ring from killing them. So they cannot cast any Eldrazi. They can gain life with a Provisioner. Oh, okay, sure. You're right. Tragic. Alright, so they're going to gain a bunch of life then. So I can go back to being sad about the display. One, two, three, four, five, six. No way. No way. It sure is funny. Alright, let's see what's going on. What do we got going on over here? Alright, I'm gonna take that. Opponent's running the old Path of Exile. Pathing Ketramose is not really that good. Typically. I can discard this to Bitter Triumph, or do I want to discard Solitude? I don't actually know. Oh, they didn't cast it. Opponent, what are you doing? I'm going... no. I kind of want to cast this in response. I really want my opponent to path it. Alright, they're not going to path it. think I can sit on 2 lands for a while, because I am me. Oh, well, found it anyways. Let's name God. And send it. Huge. Yeah, drains life. I usually say drain, but my opponent's life total doesn't really matter ever, so... In this deck, it just gains life. Alright, our opponent has 2 2s when they gain life, which they have not done yet. They need to cast Path to Exile on their own turn. Okay, I would always path Felia. I'm not really interested in pathing Ketramose. Ketramose can come back, Felia cannot. So I don't really agree with that. Do I just cast it again? I don't see why not. Yeah, they shouldn't have pathed the Ketramose there. Is this toughness 4? Power 4. Alright. Sure. They didn't tap their commander for it. Does that... Okay, no, it doesn't actually matter. You don't need to use the mana that this creates to do the thing. Alright, so I'm gonna Thoughtseize. Take the random thing. Play this. I can just hardcast Solitude. Yeah, why not? Feels like a bit of a blowout. I also can flicker Solitude now, so they can't actually... Yeah, I was about to say they can't... all of this happened because my opponent Path exiled Ketramose, which could just very easily come back. Especially with Path, like, you gave me the mana to cast it again. You really, really needed to get rid of this. That's... Yeah, alright. GG. This doesn't do anything for a while. But if it's I'm gonna run away from that hand. Am I doing viewer games? No. You think me so famous. I don't normally do that. I don't think I've actually ever done that, kind of think of it. Alright, well, it is obviously not Slivers. Oh, I mean, it still could be. But then I have to add you, and then... Ugh, it's a whole hassle. I don't know. I'm not super into it. Do I think I'm supposed to save the thing to dust. Although I do need a land. I need a land. You got some cool decks. How about something for points? Oh, look at that. It doesn't have anything race car related on it, actually. Not really. Which I suppose I should be thankful for. Whenever a non-token zombie enters, alright, I have now not the faintest idea what's happening. Interesting. Yeah, alright, you got it. That's nuts. Deck review for points? Alright, apparently that was a very important card to my opponent. Yeah, they didn't fling Omnath. Not a true victory. Okay, opponent has the only thing that you can do when playing Azusa. But they have a terrible hand. Awesome. They actually don't even have a good Azusa hand. They have a really bad Azusa hand. Sweet. They do not cast Azusa. Alright, that's funny. I don't know what Altar of Dementia is doing. It seems a little out there for me. So, do I cast Shieldred or Bitter Triumph? I mean, I'm not. I think I want to kill the Oracle of Moldiah. So, although I can't really kill it in response to anything. Ugh. All right, fine. Oh no, now we have to suffer a very slow game because of this altar. Alright, I guess this is maybe a good thing I didn't kill the Oracle. So of all these cards, I'm not really sure. They could have sacrificed things to Altar of Dementia to like set up the top of their deck over and over, and did not do that. I'm going to get rid of Altar, because I don't know what's going on. And I can't really stop. I could take the Provisioner, but my opponent, I mean, the mana doesn't matter. It's them drawing something problematic. I don't really care about the mana. And I think this is a free attack. Yep. Alright, well, as per usual, Azusa, if it doesn't have the thing it needs out of hand, it sort of doesn't look like a functional deck, and it kept the hand without anything, so... My opponent has 3 lands in the row on the top of their deck. What? Okay, interesting. Whenever you cast a creature 3/3 non-creature land, sure. You got it. You can have your beast tokens. Oh, another land. Always nice. I'm gonna go get you. So, probably just casting Farewell at this point. They do have a Lair of the Hydra, though. And I don't... Oh, I got rid of the white card that could have exiled it. I could have, like, pitched Solitude. Yeah, maybe I wanted to keep the white card on top. Just wasn't thinking. Alright, well, I think I have to Farewell, so I'll give my opponent the 2/2 now. I didn't draw an answer to the lair, but it does not kill me. Alright, let's exile literally everything. Yeah, and exile everything ever here. Oh, I didn't draw land. But alright, I drew a white card, but I didn't draw land. So now we just want them to fire up lair. It actually, funny enough, it isn't even that much damage. It also doesn't have trample, so this is a thing my opponent can only really do one time. And I suppose I will deal with it, because, yeah. I'm just gonna deal with it. I full stop, almost don't want to do this, but I think that's fine. I think it's okay. Don't think it's gonna destroy us. Also, I could have swore I took out... Go for the throne. No, I took out the other 2-mana removal spell. That I can't remember the name. Feed this worm. This can probably go too, though. I think Ketramose can do better things than this. Titan of Industry, alright. Oh, what was this? Elemental? They named Elemental on their cavern. Shield counter and a 4/4. Alright, well we have to respond to the shield counter. But I'm pretty sure you can now just put it on the 4/4. But that's obviously way less of an issue. And yeah, alright. They can make 4/4s with this thing here, right? If it wasn't for the playing lands off the top, my opponent would have had 3 turns where they only drew lands. They are swinging. Oop, oop, burp, burp. Well, I mean, they sort of have to swing, right? This can't block, so... I forgot, Ketramose is ridiculous. My opponent does not cast Azusa. Wow. Banana sandwich. I just needed one more land. One more land, and then I could have given my opponent a very good Eldrazi. A very good Ulamog cast. Tragic. We've seen the same amount of cards. Look at that. That's an Archdruid's Charm. Alright, so there might actually be an Eldrazi coming up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I guess they can't really cast it. That draws 2? Is it when it dies? Okay, so I don't want to kill it. Just want to exile it, exercise. I want to send it to the gym. Oh, they're gonna Springheart it. Alright, so my opponent has a very good thing going on right now. I did not draw the appropriate card to get out of it with this thing. That is a land. Yeah, screw it. Games are going alright. Thorn Mammoth, interesting. One more land, and they have Ulamog Mana. Oh, they had it anyways because of the. Yeah, all right, I got you. I'm sure they just pick up the Titan here, right? Oh no, you can take the Archewitch Charm. You can't cast it though. Alright, opponent wants to play Titan. This blows up my Cruelty. And they gain 5 life. Alright, cool. They did, actually, that's kind of cool. My opponent did all 4 of the things. 2 the first time, the other 2 the next 2 times. The next time. So I swing. They do double block. It doesn't matter. I guess I'll do this, so this costs 1 less when I cast it. Right, yep, that makes sense. Makes sense to me. And we need to eat the Eternal Witness, or the Timeless Witness. Alright. It won't put God in the... Whatever, I'm gonna name Eldrazi out of spite. Alright, top deck mode. Green does have a good top deck game. Opponent does not want to play it out, though. My opponent very well could just draw, like, game-winning cards off the top. Oh, man, we have to get to Farewell for it to be good, and I don't know if we're going to. I suppose I will keep this, though. Dr. Penguin's funny name. Yep, no, I'll keep that. Is it that good? Everyone wants to play it? In Standard Brawl, yes. In Historic, I would probably make the argument that it is not. It is probably just okay. In Historic. It has not felt like I've just dominated every single, like, thing that I've played against. But I will still say it's pretty good. Alright, I would like to play Kaya, but I mean, I probably have to play Ketramose and let my opponent have a Magnet for a turn, which probably won't do anything, famous last words. Like a giant teamer things, honestly, even Azusa, if they just had like giant creature, whatever, you know, we can't play green. So, we still have kind of the same issues going on. Alright, I'm going to Duress. Going to take the Chandra. We're going to kill... We're going to discard Farewell and get rid of this thing. I would like to cling first, but I don't think I can. I am helping my opponent out in this matchup, unfortunately. I'm just gonna die to, like, Smooth Brain 3 damage a turn cards. I'm gonna get trampled by them. Can I afford to play this? I think I can. I feel like it's a pretty good distraction. Yeah, it's very hard to kill, and it is your Phyrexian Arena in the command zone, which is solid, right? That's pretty good. But, like, as you can see here, Mono Red can still just beat me. I can still just simply lose this game. Cut Down was a good draw. Is that better than Cling to Dusting? Probably. I think it's too greedy to Cling to Dust and draw cards here. I mean, this is the type of person throwing lightning bolts at my face, so I don't think I'm going to Cling to Dust and draw 2 cards. Opponent went straight to combat. Oh, this doesn't have haste. Alright, fair enough. Oh, come on. Really? Morbid? I've never seen Brimstone Volley played ever. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Brimstone Volley? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Oh my actual goodness. Yeesh. Alright, wait. This gains 3, this gains 2. So I can't exile. Or rather, I should not exile a... Alright. Okay, that is... almost... Oh man, this sucks. I go up to... Alright. Oh wait, I could have done this on their turn and maybe didn't and not lose a life. Ooh yeah, I don't know. Maybe 5 and 6 are the same. We did it! Oh, we did it! Oh, we did it through the 3-mana lava axe. Brimstone volley. Get out of here with this. Oh man, that would have been crazy to lose to. Just boom. But yeah, look at that. We actually got there. Well, Ragavan's annoying. Utopia Sprawl's also annoying. I don't really have an answer to both. Alright, you get the mana. I can't beat Ragavan. I don't think I can beat Roxanne. Can I? Can I beat Roxanne? Well, I know there's a target in my opponent's hand, so I'm gonna take it. Hey, it's Obsidian. Cool. Indestructible lifelink is too good to pass up. Yeah, just exile. It's probably true. It's probably true. Okay, well, Roaming Throne makes this even scarier, and I do not have an answer to it. Still don't have an answer to it. Alright, problems. Problems are here. Alright, problems are here. I'm not even sure what I could possibly draw at 1 mana. I don't think anything. Wandering Emperor? That doesn't solve my problem long term. So you can go away. Alright. Problems. Smooth Brain Roxanne. Smoothest of brains. I can't answer it. I mean, I can now with the sweeper, but it obviously doesn't answer it long term. And I cannot swing with Ketramose. And Obsidian is probably too slow. So I can start swinging next turn. Is it me, or was this just not a good idea? I feel like this was a really bad idea. So they want another land to give this haste. And I don't have a way to punish that, unfortunately. Tragic. Obsidian is not the answer we need. Yeah, I think Roxanne's gonna swing, which it puts us to 3. But that means I cannot swing, right? I just can't swing now. If I swing, I essentially... I mean, I trade damage, right? Alright, no. I think swinging is essentially the same, and it saves me from some other thing my opponent could do that kills me. So I'm just gonna not do that. Virtue. Alright. Non-combat damage, you get those cards. Alright, so we're gonna play Obsidian. Well, maybe do this first. Ephemerate. And Yeah, alright. I can ephemerate surprise Roxanne. Take action. Overwhelming Splendor. Oh my goodness. Are we turning this around? Vorinclex. Sure. So that's 6 damage in haste. They did not cast Roxanne in haste attack with it. But I'm probably going to ephemerate this to block. I don't know why I wouldn't do that. My opponent just decided to not give it haste. Yeah, you got it. You got it. So... just windmill slam this. Potentially shut down everything ever. Win game.
Yes! Oh, yes! Overwhelming Splendor, yes.
Yes. I've had Solitude a lot. Oh, this priority robbery. Oh no, my opponent didn't play a green source. They can't cast Utopia Sprawl. Tragic. I don't know what else would make them mouse over their own land like that. Oh look, is it Utopia Sprawl? Am I right? Or am I right? Wow. Crazy. Well, hopefully their mistake there will be punishable. Ah, that's annoying, but not that bad, I guess. So... whoop. Jumbo Cactuar. Yeah, the 1000 attacking thing that doesn't have trample. I'm excited too. You can tooth and nail it with, oh, you can tooth and nail it with Crater Hoof. Oh, wait, it doesn't have haste. Does it have haste? No, it doesn't. Shoot. Oh, man, look at this token deck playing all these token-related cards. Oh, my goodness. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Alright, that was a quite necessary draw, I would say. Because this is problematic. And now it's gone. Because I didn't want to play against it. Sure. So we're getting into the old Kaya's Wrath situation in a second here. I'm going to block the zombie so they get their 4/4 token. Uh-oh. Alright. What is the best card in Chatterfang? What is, like, the best card for Chatterfang? I don't... Craterhoof? Scute Swarm? Scute Mob? I do not know. I do not know, chat. I do not know. Alright, well, whatever it is, it wasn't worth casting this turn. Urborg. Suppose it helps both of us, but opponent doesn't really need any help. Do I Swords Chatterfang? I think so. There's no way they have a protection spell. I highly doubt they tutored for one, so... I don't think Chatterfang wants to play protection spells. Could have led with Go for the Throat to play around a protection spell. Maybe not as crucial, but alright. This is where we are now. Putrefy. Sure. I almost feel like maybe that's what my opponent Demonic Tutored for. Yeah, Chatterfang is... I'm not really sure what the Demonic Tutor got. Okay, well, again, probably... You always have to play as though it's not a creature deck, unfortunately, so I can't keep that. That's a little bit better, I guess. Hey, the last one had Breeding Pool on turn 1 too. Crazy. We yet again have Solitude. Solitude literally will not get out of my DMs. Land is fine. Oh, because Oko did do the transformation. I see. Alright, so I was right in some way. Do I deal with this? It feels like a miserable thing to do. I could Dark Ritual, have 4 mana, deal with it that way. And I think because it's the thing that it is, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna deal with it. I mean, having my own at some point might actually be nice. I don't know. Pretty low power Dark Ritual though. Pretty potentially high power Thoughtseize. Alright, my opponent's hand is actually horrendously bad. Cool. So hopefully First Sliver doesn't bail them out. It is certainly possible. And I am screaming that I have Solitude, and I... making that pretty obvious. Alright, so... I'm gonna play Ketramose. And I'm gonna play this. And I'm gonna get rid of that thing. I've never played a Final Fantasy, so I don't know I don't know anything about Final Fantasy. Alright, opponent got the best card in their deck. That sounds about right. At least I get to see it. I have no way to deal with it other than, like, Duress. Okay, my opponent got a Ramp spell, which I suppose is, in this context, the best thing they could have gotten. Just a little surprised. A little bit surprised at that. I will Solitude your thing. They can cast their Liliana, but maybe that's just okay. And I think I want to exile my own graveyard, because I need to get this up to speed. But Liliana minus here is not dealing with Solitude killing it. Sacrificing Ketramose is, I think, just okay. I'd be surprised if they didn't cast it here, so. I played Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation 1, and I didn't get very far, because I didn't know what was going on. Alright. The most expensive barter in blood of all time. It's a good thing the cascade on the First Sliver is not higher than 4. That's pretty nice. So Uro can't really play the game here, fortunately. Stealing... Alright, well, I'm gonna give myself the ability to attack here. Could have probably sequenced this in a better order. My opponent's hand is stacked to the brim. And I will continue to draw cards. Look at that, outgrinding the 5-color Value Town deck. Oh, they did hit 2 lands. Let's play this and plus on our commander. We can lead with something better. Oh, okay. Sure. Cling to Dust is just a card we're looking for. And Shieldred is probably forcing my opponent to Cruelty of Gix. So I'm going to do that. And just find another board wipe, probably. No, they just say, screw it. Cast in first sliver. Yep, just gets a Mana Rock. It's about to be expected there. Really think they might have wanted to do something else there. Man, I am just straight cyberbullying this first sliver deck here. Oh, I wanted to... Oh, I'm an idiot. I actually wanted to swing with the unlicensed hearse. I'm done. Oh, hey, it's Felia. Alright. Well, we're drawing an insane, unyielding amount of cards, so... Alright, so now they have to cast I don't know what, but they're at 5. Cyclonic Rift, River's Rebuke, these things don't save you, but they make the game last longer. They lost their Emergent Ultimatum. Farewell? It could be Farewell. Probably has to be. Alright, so it is just that. That is fine with me. Let's get rid of... Oh, wait a minute. No, this doesn't deal with Ketramose. That was a huge mistake. Whoops. You just committed Sudoku, my friend. Yep, probably wanted to get Cyclonic Rift or River's Rebuke. Alright, well, gotta keep all the removal, as is tradition. My opponent lost the coin flip, so now they have to actually play a real game. There's no way they do anything pre-combat? Yep, didn't think so. So, do I minus on this? Sacrifice? Oh, jeez. Well, I gave him the artifacts, so I guess I have to minus on that. Little bit of a... sadness. Although I could just Agatha's Soul Cauldron, whatever they put in the graveyard anyways. It's still probably better to just kind of minus. Opponent puts Sword of Stirper Derp in play. Alright, so... Yep. And hopefully they dash to kill Liliana. Nice. I beat Ragavan. In about the same length of basically every single Ragavan game. That's about how long they last. But that doesn't mean I win. Play this as a land. It is in the game? Okay. Do I unlicense first this turn? Yeah. Alright, on the draw, no one drop Vitali. Love to see it. I have to get Godless Shrine. Rather not pay any life, but you know what? I'm gonna be paying some life. Oh, I feel so moderately safe against Atali. They didn't besiege you my card engine. Oh, opponent. Might have wanted to rip that band-aid off. Although there's a chance I have a bunch more, so maybe it just never feels good to do that, but still. Maybe my opponent just wants to ignore everything I'm doing. That's also somewhat fair. That is also somewhat fair. Five, six, so Atali can hit things out of my deck, which is really the worst this is gonna do. So let's hope it doesn't do that. Alright, it hit one of the worst things possible. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Hopefully they just kill... Oh no, they kill everything. Shoot, yep. It hit one of the literal worst things possible in my deck. Like, not even close. This is actually one of the worst... It might actually just be the worst thing possible to see. So I can sweep the board, and then this reanimates something later, which I'd rather not have happen, but... Wow, I mean, this was unbelievably amazing for my opponent. It's just next level insane. Now, I can't even exile it next turn with Kaya. That is, that's really, really, really bad. Alright, well. I guess I can stop it from eating anything, but I can't exile it. I don't know. Losing Ketramose there was kind of painful. Oof. Alright. I think maybe we're still fine. I can deal with this. I don't know if I should. What am I losing to deal with it? Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. What am I talking about? We can go here. So wait, let's do this. Let's not get stupid. There we go. So we might have just gotten around one of the worst offenders in our own deck here. I'm trying to think what would be better than the card they got. I don't know what would be better than Conquer's Death. I don't know. I mean, I did have the... I don't know. Vaultborn Tyrant's probably good. Alright, we did it. Cool. I kind of drew a blank on I could just not care about the bottom part, and all it was an exile. This part was annoying, but it's easily... I can deal with this. It was this part that was bothering me. There are a lot of things in my deck they can steal that exile Ketramose. Like, there's plenty of cards that exile this. It's unfortunate they hit one, but I think I could survive that part. This was the thing I was upset with. And I don't really know why I was. I had this. I got blindsided by my own salt, I guess. I don't know. GG. So I think Approach the Second Sun is probably just too slow. Like, all the matchups where it would win, like, you cast it and then proceed to draw into it, you're probably already going to win that game because you're just drawing so much. in any matchup where you were going to lose and this would bail you out, those kind of just don't exist. So, like the giant teamer blue big spell thing, take extra turns or whatever, like if you're going to lose, this isn't going to bail you out. If you're against a burn deck, this isn't going to bail you out. A control deck is just going to counter it. I don't think any matchup where I'm going to win without this doesn't really impact the game at all. And this isn't the reason I won those games. In any game where I would have lost, if it wasn't for this, just those aren't a thing. So I don't think Ketramose specifically cares about this. I mean, I love this card, but it just doesn't. It doesn't look like it really works here. But you can run it. It is funny. Obsidat was funny. Tessa is just probably a better Obsidat in a lot of ways. The life gain is pretty useful, though, but Tessa is a nice inclusion. It makes my board wipes slightly more annoying, but that's okay. I could run Settle the Wreckage if I'm so concerned with the board wipes and stuff. Yeah, good games. It was I went, what, 16-4. I think I went 16-4 today. I think there were 4 losses. There could be 5, but I remember distinctly 4. I'll remember in a second when I go to edit the stream for YouTube. But it just wins. You know, Itali is an excellent matchup. I'm trying to say things that I haven't said last time, which is kind of hard. I A, don't remember what I hadn't already said, and B, I've played so much of this commander now that like I don't know what else I could say about it. I think this exact 99 is better than the last one. I don't think I even touched the lands. I'm sure there's like 1 or 2 lands someone's, wishing I had played, and I'm not. But I think this is just slightly better than the last one. Vanishing Verse is certainly a thing that's on the table again. There was a chunk of time where this wasn't a good card at all. And maybe it's just because of the bracket thing or whatever, but ever since I'd say around the Pock Nightmare season era, where Pock was just like not tier 1 and destroying everyone's lives in lower brackets, I think Vanishing Verse has been good again. And D-Spark is just, I think D-Spark was, not sure if it was in here in the last one, but yeah, it's just still good. It's still good. I beat Ragavan, I didn't see any Keenans. I think Keenan would be one of the bigger issues. Scythe is probably another huge issue with all the exiling it can do. So Scythus and Keenan are still like a bit of a nuisance. But you do come ready for those matchups. Like you have the board wipes for Keenan. I don't know if you have them fast enough, but you have the spot removal at least. And then you have like the Cleansing Nova instead of Fumigate if you saw Scythus all day. And Farewell to just completely blast Scythus back to the Stone Ages. Like, those things are possible. And Approach can actually beat Scythus, where you're probably not killing them with damage unless they deck out or something. Like, they gain so much life, right? But the matchups where Approach would win, bail me out, just they didn't come up ever in the 16 games I had played. And we played a very wide range of things, too. It wasn't very... whatchamacallit. Also, yeah, someone in chat's talking about Necropotence, and we had said last time playing it, this will kill you, right? If you go to discard and you draw, you are forced to discard, you're forced to draw. So if you have 8 cards, you just loop out, and you can't stop it, and you'll die. Because this exiles a card, this sees it, you draw, blah, 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 this goes back and forth, you die. There's a card that circumvents this. If you have this in play, it goes from you losing the game to straight up winning the game because your opponent dies and you don't, would be the idea. Like your opponent's losing a life instead of you, essentially. So that would offset that. So it is a combo, right? But I just wasn't running it. I wanted to play black-white control for days, and that was just what I chose to do here. Yet again, but if you want to do a combo, you can do that. You would probably want to run more tutors and stuff. Phyrexian Unlife did not come up this time, but I think last time it was It did save me in 2 games, I believe, last time. It stopped Ketramose from killing me, essentially, and it turned the game around, which was hilarious. And once you get back into the positives, you proceed to stop taking poison damage too, right? So you go back up to like 4 life. Your opponent has to hit you into the negatives again, and then start putting poison on you again. So this is very annoying to deal with sometimes. Very annoying. And so annoying, you yet again could play Solemnity. I would sooner play Solemnity over the Starving Revenant Necropotence combo thing. And I did not have that in there, so. Well, that's that. I've got not much more to say about Ketramose until the next time I play it, which could be tomorrow. Who knows? I certainly don't. It is so fun. I am absolutely addicted. I'm having a good time with the commander. It's probably my favorite archetype ever, and there's a good commander for it in a 1v1 format. I don't know about multiplayer. If I were to play this on EDH paper with the boys on the weekends, I don't know if it's as good there, but one-on-one, it's been very solid. So that's that. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.